but she has no national security experience.
You know, the experience that she comes from is with what she's done in the government. And also remember, Alaska's the closest part of our continent to Russia. So it's not as if she doesn't understand what's at stake here.
What insight into Russian actions, particularly in the last couple of weeks, does the proximity of the state give you?
They're our next-door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
Do you agree with the Bush doctrine?
In what respect, Charlie?
The Bush, well, what do you interpret it to be?
His worldview?
The Bush doctrine, as I understand it, is that we have the right of anticipatory self-defense, that we have the right to a preemptive strike against any other country that we think is going to attack us. Do you agree with that?
Charlie, if there is legitimate and enough intelligence that tells us that a strike is imminent against American people, we have every right to defend our country.
Do we have the right to be making cross-border attacks into Pakistan from Afghanistan, with or without the approval of the Pakistani government?
As for our right to invade, we're going to work with these countries, building new relationships, working with existing allies, but forging new also, in order option.
But Governor, I'm asking you, we have the right, in your mind, to go across the border with or without the approval of the Pakistani government?
In order to stop Islamic extremists, those terrorists who would seek to destroy America and our allies.
I get lost in a blizzard of words there. Is that a yes, that you think we have the right to go across the border, with or without the approval of the Pakistani government, to go after terrorists who are in the Waziristan area?
I believe that America has to exercise all options in order.
She does know about international relations because she is right up there in Alaska, right next door to Russia.
Believe me, responsibility.
Can you honestly say you feel confident having someone who hadn't traveled outside the United States until last year, dealing with an insurgent Russia, with an Iran with nuclear ambitions, with an unstable Pakistan, not to mention the war on terror?
Sure, and one of the key elements of America's national security requirements are energy. She understands the energy issues better than anybody I know in Washington, D.C. And Alaska's right next to Russia. She understands that. Look,
John McCain may have made a big gaffe yesterday by saying the fundamentals of the economy are strong. This was a day when the Dow fell over 500 points and a major investment bank filed for bankruptcy. Senator McCain tried to clarify that statement today, but it wasn't the first time he said it. Here's a look back at John McCain on the stump this year.
Our economic fundamentals are strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are strong.
the fundamentals of our economy are very strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are strong.
Wow, all in all, how many times this year has John McCain stated that the fundamentals of our economy are strong? At least 22 times, dating all the way back to January this year.
Today. And so I want to ask you this morning, what did you mean when you said the fundamentals of the economy are strong?
Well, what I obviously was saying, and I believe, is the American worker is the most productive and most innovative. They're the fundamental of our economy and the strength of it and the reason why we will rebound. We will come back, America.
I want to make sure I have this straight now. Yesterday on the campaign trail, you reiterated that you believe the fundamentals of the economy are strong. At the same time, we understand your campaign is issuing an ad that says the economy is in crisis. Which is it?
Well, the economy is in crisis. The fundamentals of our economy are the American worker. American worker is still the most productive, the hardest working, most industrious worker in the world, and I'm proud of them. If someone disagrees that American workers are aren't the best in the world, we just have a disagreement. They're the fundamental.
Main Street. Yesterday, in the space of a few hours, you made a fairly dramatic shift from saying the economy is fundamentally sound to saying it's greatly at risk and there is crisis. Can you tell Americans with confidence this morning you're aware of what's going on, that they will be okay, and that this situation won't get worse?
Yes, I can, and I said the fundamental of our economy is the American worker.
You said the fundamentals of the economy are strong, yet your campaign has released an ad saying that the economy is in crisis. Clarify this for me. Doesn't seem as if both things can be true.
Well, it's obviously true that the workers of America are the fundamentals of our economy and our strength and our future. And I believe in the American worker, and someone who disagrees with that is fine. Our workers are the best.
It sounds like a populist tone you're taking on here. Workers are great. Obviously, you want them to vote for you. It's all the problem of the fat cats. But fundamentally speaking, isn't there something wrong with the fundamentals right now that's causing these nightmares that we're seeing?
There's nothing wrong with the workers of America. I believe that they're the fundamentals. You may not, others may not.
Our economic fundamentals are strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are strong.
The fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Fundamentals of our economy are very strong.
You can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
The fundamentals of our economy are very strong.